Hi, my name is Kim Sweigart, and I am here to share my assistive technology report that I did for EDIS 6410. I worked with a student named Alex. He's 18 years old and a senior at Strongsville High School. He lives with his mother and is the oldest of four children. He has a diagnosis of Roden-Penning syndrome, which is a genetic condition that presents similar to autism. He also has a condition called hypertonia, which is where the ligaments and tendons in his ankles do not work the same way as others, and so he walks with a tiptoe type cadence. He also has pica, though in the last year or so, there has not been much much seen of his pica. Current abilities that he has total communication in the form of American Sign Language. He also has self-created gestures, which you'll see in a video later on. He uses different vocalizations that have meaning to people around him. He has used and will be using different AAC devices, and he uses visualizations and points to things to communicate. He likes to talk to people and loves to make them laugh. He has good hygiene skills and is able to do basic hygiene on his own. He has established work tasks and basic vocational skills, which he demonstrates daily in the school coffee shop, where he takes coffee orders from teachers and delivers them to their classrooms. He is also able to transition from one place to another independently. That is not in public venues, but within the school. He can go to one class to another on his own. Same thing at home, and maybe in some areas that he is more familiar with. The challenges that we have with Alex is that he has very egocentric communication topics. He will always focus back to Disney movies, Mickey Mouse, Ohio State Marching Band, different topics that really interest him. In using this egocentric communication topics, he also does not wait for responses of others during conversations, which leads to him interrupting, changing the topic of conversation back to his interests, and may result in impulse control and bursts of anger. Part of his communication issues are his irregular tongue movements that prevent regular speech from occurring. He's easily distracted and off task. In the review of the records, I looked at a lot of historic documents, but really got most of my information from his recent IEP and ETR. In the past, he has used several different AT devices and accommodations in different areas of deficit. Today, I am looking to focus on his verbal communication as his main deficiency, and I'm looking at different AAC devices to help with these communication concerns. Um, he has used other AT devices in math and time management, which those are in my more comprehensive report. But today in this report, I'm just focusing on the communication. The desired outcome for this report is to provide recommendations for assistive technology software and AAC devices that will support Alex's ability to communicate with others. The first devices that I looked at were the MyTalk tools. There are two different tools that I looked at in this category. They turn pictures and images into speech and create sentences to sequence words. They're customizable and allow the user to choose the words that they use most often. It is an app, and it does speak for the person. There are many pros, but there's also many cons as well. The next devices that I looked at were the GoTalk devices. The picture here shows a GoTalk 20 Plus. There's also a GoTalk 9 Plus. Those numbers after the GoTalk represent how many pictures show up on the device. The problem with the GoTalk device is that they are a separate device, and so they do stick out more than, say, an iPod or an iPhone would for a user. The ProLoco To Go is an app that was created for Apple users. It's convenient, it's easy to use, and it uses pictures to generate words and sentences. After looking at these devices, I decided that the ProLoco To Go would be one of the best options for Alex. One reason is that our district has already purchased enough devices, enough of these apps that they received the 50% discount. This is also software that is being used at school. It is not something that Alex is using at home. So since we already have it and Alex has access to it, this is the device that we are going to start using with him. Here are some observations with Alex. The first one is a video of him with some made-up language. I'm not sure you're going to be able to hear it, but I will share this video with you in the discussion post so that you can access it later. What you're going to see in this video is him making hand gestures and talking about Alvin and the Chipmunks. There's more that continues on, but I'm going to show you the next video, which is Alex trying to use the ProLoco To Go.
Hi, how are you? I'm fine. I am 18 years old. Yeah. What is your name? My name is Alex. Nice. And well, I'm not done yet. Okay, can you tell me what's your mom's name? I didn't sneeze. What's your mom's name? Yeah, you call her mom.
Again, I'm going to stop there for now. If you go and watch this video, you'll see that in a little bit, I walk around and focus my camera on his device so that you can see how to use the ProLoco To Go. So the outcomes, right now, Alex is currently using the ProLoco To Go at school. As I said, he does not have this device at home. It is expensive, so I'm not sure that he would use it. My concerns for the future are I would like him to use this device more regularly, both at work and at home. I'm concerned that there will be regression over breaks from school, like our upcoming winter break and spring breaks, and what's going to happen with his communication after he graduates in the spring. So that's my AT presentation for you today. I hope you enjoyed it.